Banded good morning. So my banded good morning is all about my hip hinge pattern. Learning to hip hinge here and then really using the length and strength of this band to stand up and engage my hips, my core and my glutes. So I start the movement by taking the band, standing on inside the loop of that band, bend my knees to get down towards the band so there's less tension, and all I do is place the band around the base of my neck and the top of my shoulders. From here, I simply stand up. So there's tension in this band straight away. Now, if the band is looped too far into my neck, as you can see here, I'm just going to adjust this and get it across my shoulders as it drops down either side of my chest. From this position here, I'm going to stand up nice and tall. I'm going to engage my glutes, engage my lower abdominals and draw my bottom ribs in so I'm not popping and flaring my rib cage out. When I engage my trunk muscles here, I'm going to have a very nice neutral spine. From this position here, I can take a hold of the bands for control. I'm going to take a breath in and I'm going to hinge, neutral spine, stand up. So as I hinge here, I keep my shins perpendicular to the ground. I don't lock into my knees. I let my hips drop back, and then to stand up, I simply press the feet into the floor, engage my glutes, squeeze my glutes, and drive the hips forward into a standing vertical position. Again, I hinge at the hip and I press into the floor to stand up. Now, things to watch out for here is that I must maintain a neutral spine. So what I avoid doing is, as I hinge here, is rounding through my back in this position here, where I've essentially closed my chest and switched all my back or posterior chain muscles off. I need to keep a connection here by engaging the lower abdominals, pulling the upper abdominals in, and then keep a broadness across my collarbone, engaging my back muscles. From this position here, holding nice and strong, I'm going to hinge. I can take a slack or take some weight from the bands if I need to by holding on. Otherwise, I'm just holding this here to keep it in place. And then I stand up by engaging through my glutes to drive the hips forward. So my hips go back and then my hips go forward. Of course, there is a softness to my knees, so at no point do I jam my knees lock in straight, and therefore that goes into my lumbar spine. I really want to be able to feel this work in my trunk to stabilize, but really it's in my hamstrings and in my glutes as I create this hip hinge position that we otherwise call a banded good morning.